Hello, welcome to 4 Minutes Closer to God. My name is Doug. Today I want to do a personal note on Second Coming, the Rapture. When I was a child, I used to freak out at the thought of eternity. I would howl somewhat to the moon, I think, at the thought of life continuing on and on and on without barrier or end. It freaked me out as a 10-year-old. And so when the news came that Christ was going to return, and it could be any time soon, especially say when I was 13 and the Six-Day War for the Israelites facing their Arab neighbors began on my birthday, I was freaked out, and it would cause me no end of anxiety to have any Sunday school teacher or anybody start to talk about the topic. And so the notion of that faded as far as the peril that it envisioned in my brain as I grew older. And so the second coming became this glorious Maranatha moment, meaning, Lord, come. We want you to come and essentially resolve all the problems that we've experienced. As a Christian, you are taken back to eternity and given life with God. And so that became a hope for me that wasn't available in my early brain and thought process. And so the idea of the rapture freaked me out at first, and then I became a full-on pre-trib rapture person, listening to teachers whose only Revelation and Daniel and Ezekiel and the different teachings that were assumed under the rubric of pre-trib rapture. So they put all the verses together in a way that made sense to them, that the Lord would return prior to God pouring out tribulation upon the world and the Antichrist coming into power and causing so much trouble for Christians. And so for the longest time, I believed the pre-trib rapture and looked forward to it. I'd always thought that I should hope for the best, pre-trib rapture, but plan for the worst, something other than that. And I have come to the opinion really lately, well, actually not so lately, that the post-trib rapture is more what the Bible expresses, and the idea that we are going to escape the wrath of God is certainly part of the thinking, but for me, the wrath of God is poured out upon the worldly and disobedient people who exist at the time, but not upon Christians. And so we are there even to the day of the Lord, where all these magnificent and scary and just overwhelming signs in the sky of plagues and earthquakes and hail that's 100 pounds, and all these things are occurring, Christians will still go through that. And so I believe the Bible does express a post-trib rapture opinion, and I don't think an American escapist mentality is held up by history and Bible edification.